What's up, guys? It's Jess, and we're outside today with Kazi because it's a pretty nice day outside. Let me move this for you, Kazi. And so we're playing, and just a disclaimer: I would normally never wear this lipstick. Ooh, careful, Kaz. With this eye look, but I was just playing with makeup today, and was like, oh my gosh, I bought this lipstick forever ago and have never worn it, never reviewed it, and so I'm doing that, and when I go out later I'm going to actually take it off and put on something nude. Why are you squeaking, chair? Stop it. Anyway, so this is a rant video because I came across this on Facebook earlier, and my head almost exploded. There was a story about a little boy who required oxygen around the clock, and so his family got a puppy that's being trained to be his service dog, and to carry his oxygen tanks when they're out and about, so that he can still play and like, lead a fairly normal life. And some of you may know, if you've watched my past videos about Cosmo, that he's my service dog, and his main job is to carry my oxygen tanks. And so I was like, oh, this, that kind of touched my heart, because, his dog is going to be doing the same things that my dog does. And so I just thought it was really awesome, and I left a comment to that effect, and I was reading through some of the other comments on the story, and this one person equated service dogs, and really, it amounts to any working dog, to slaves. She thinks it's doggy slavery. And there was actually a couple people that agreed with her, and just think it's like cruel to these dogs to be a service dog. And I'm just like, I can't, what? Because it is certainly not the case. Service dogs do not work 24/7. They get plenty of time to just be a dog. The general public doesn't usually get to see that, however, because their playtime and I'm just quiet, cuz. Their playtime and everything is usually when they're at home. And so, if Cosmo gets tons of time to just be a dog. He probably actually is just being a dog more often than he's actually working lately, because I've been feeling really good and haven't needed my tanks. So, come here, Cuzzy. Come here. Come here. That was loud. Come here, Cuz. Come here. Does this guy look miserable? He's got a toy. He's been running around the yard. He's see, he gives you a kiss and knock over the camera, but pick that noisy thing up. He's such a happy guy. Like, go inside? Okay. He's such a happy dog, and if anything, service dogs are probably more spoiled than your typical pet, because, welcome to my life, open, close, open, close, open, close. But, like, a lot of pet dogs, end up, spending a lot of time home alone when their people are at work or doing whatever. And service dogs get to go with their people everywhere. Like, what else? Dogs want nothing more than to just be with their people all the time. Like, that is doggy heaven, doggy nirvana. That, like, it's the ultimate dream. They just want to be with their people around the clock, and service dogs get to do that. And they, they are tested to have the right temperament, to, enjoy being a service dog, and, a lot of times their reward for after working is like playtime and cuddle time, and like even Cosmo, we go to the dog park sometimes, we go for walks where he's not working. Just like I said, he probably actually, at least in my case, gets more time just being a dog than actually working, which I know, there's probably opposite for a lot of people. And at some point, I'm sure there will be times when I need, Cosmo's gonna have to work a lot more than he has been just in the last few months, just because I haven't been sick enough to need my oxygen 24/7. But the point is, like, service dogs ultimately are probably more spoiled, rotten, and happier than a lot of your typical dogs. And the bond between a service dog and their person is just incredible. Like, I mean, Cosmo's only a little over a year and a half old, and anytime I think that, like, about the possibility of something bad happening to him, like when he gets sick, like if he gets sick or when he gets old, like just thinking about that, like, chokes me up and makes me sad. And so, like, I try my hardest not to. But, like, I mean, when he had his foot infection earlier this spring, I felt so bad for him, because it's like my baby, my boy, my buddy, my partner. He was, he was in pain, and but, so he's more than just my pet. He's my buddy. He's my helper. He's, emotionally, he's a huge, look at this sweet boy. He's not miserable. He's not a slave. He's such a sweetheart. And, hi. Yes, you're a sweetheart, huh? So, I mean, if you think that a service dog is a slave, like, I'm sorry, but you need to get some more education. And, I think that's just horrible. Like, there's no way. Like, they love to work. They love their job. I mean, it's a job. It's just like people have jobs. Some dogs have jobs, and they do get rewarded for doing their job, and they do get plenty of time off. And it's not like I just throw him in a room or a crate or something and he just stays there all the time unless he's working. That's no way. He totally gets to run around and play, and he's such a sweetheart, and he's so happy. Everybody always says that, like, he's just such a happy dog. And so, I mean, and I know other people who have service dogs, and it's the same thing. Like, a friend of mine right here in my town, not too far away, like, she has a service dog, and I've been over to her house when her dog isn't working, and she's just a dog. Like, she has her toys, she plays with the kids in the house, like, she's just a dog when she's off. So please don't ever make assumptions about the lifestyle or happiness of a service dog or a person with a service dog. It is not a form of cruelty. Please, I hope that you guys understand that. And it just blew my mind. I've seen people ask questions before, like, oh, well, when does the dog get to just be a dog? Like, I've seen that question asked plenty of times, but I've never heard of service dogs being equated to slaves. And, like, that just kind of broke my heart that somebody would even think that. And I mean, as you guys can tell just from this video, Cosmo is not a slave. He's laying in there on the rug playing with his toy right now. He was out running around. You saw him come up and give me cuddles and kisses and stuff. And, like, I don't know, when I had him at my family's place down in Oregon, he had the time of his life, just like meeting my whole entire family, playing with the kids out in the yard. You know, it was a great time for him. It was a vacation for him. It really was. Because there was only one time that whole trip that I needed to use an oxygen tank. And it was when we were on the top of the mountain at a rest stop. So, I mean, look at this dude. Not a slave. Slaves are not happy. This boy is so happy. He loves me and I love him, and I can't imagine my life without him. And like, even just like I said, on an emotional level, he makes my life so much better, and I am just so grateful that I got him. And yeah, so if you have any questions about service dogs in general or Cosmo in particular, please leave me a comment down below. I will be happy to answer any questions you might have. I hope that this is helpful and maybe hopefully straightens out some misconceptions that might be out there for people. Please share this video so that the word gets out. I hate to think of people out there, you know, thinking that these dogs are miserable and that they're slaves. They're absolutely not. They probably get even more love and attention and are more spoiled than your typical dog because, you know, he's with me everywhere I go. Like I said before, that's the ultimate dream for a dog, is to just always be with their person. Quiet, Kazi. It's alright. The neighbor kids are playing. Quiet, Kazi. Come here. Come here. See, and he's even a guard dog, too. Oh, look. Oh. Yeah, so you can see he's happy. He's a dog. And so, like I said, please. Cosmo. Cosmo, we're filming. Yes. Good boy. So yeah, please just share this video around so that hopefully we can clear the air. And yeah, so that's it. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, a wonderful springtime. If I don't see you before then, I hope you have a good Memorial Day weekend. Quiet, baby. And stay tuned for a review on this lipstick. I will see you guys later. Bye.